た振り返ってる。
赤。
So I'm sorry to crash the parade, guys, but it's your boy Mazia here, and I had to come at you guys with this video to share a little bit of information that you guys probably missed inside of the Kingdom Hearts 0.2 segment of this new Kingdom Hearts 2.8 A Fragmentary Passage trailer. Now, as you know, at the end of the 0.2 segment, we get to see what seems to be the return of Terra. The return of Terra. But this is not the case. Terra has not returned. What you're witnessing is pretty much the 0.2's plot. How this game is going to be as long as a world, even though it only features the Cinderella Tower and pretty much the journey to the Cinderella Tower. Now, of course, we don't know everything that's going to be happening. No details. We don't know if we're going to be exploring the tower or not, although I highly doubt it because what they've showed has already shown enough for pretty much Kingdom Hearts 0.2 to be as long as a world. Now let's go ahead and talk about this time flux that's happening here and how I can prove that this is a time flux. Well, first, take a good glimpse at all of the scenery as the bridge has collapsed and pretty much Aqua is making her way down into this town. Now before I tell you what town this is, I want you to take this in for a special reason. You can pretty much see some type of distortion in space, and a distortion in space means that there's going to be some type of distortion in time as well. And with these two distortions actually happening, we can pretty much prove that, of course, there's a time flux going on right now. And this is why when the clock speeds up, the bridge collapses. And I don't know why the bridge collapses. I think the bridge even collapses inside of Cinderella. So you see what I'm saying? The bridge collapses. Wait. No, it don't. I'm thinking about the other movie. Wait, is it Cinderella? Yeah, inside of Cinderella, it does collapse. So the bridge also collapsed inside of Cinderella. So pretty much, this is the world taken up, or pretty much moving into the space of what should be happening in its own time. If you remember in Dream Drop Distance, one of the main things that it talked about was pretty much how sleeping worlds try their best to pretty much reimagine themselves. Now, of course, sleeping worlds, doesn't this remind us of Daybreak Town? A world that was pretty much sent into peril and stuff and sent into darkness as time progressed, as the Keyblade War came to fruition. This world that was probably in the realm in between sunk into darkness due to all of the darkness surrounding it, and pretty much this world should be in the same place. Now remember what I told you about how I was going to reveal to you guys what town Aqua is in inside of this trailer? She's in none other than Daybreak Town. How do we know? Look at all of the evidence, take in all of the scenery, now compare it to every little piece of scenery we have for Daybreak Town thus far, and you get to see pretty much the same type of setup. It's the same kind of structure with pretty much flowers and stuff decorated on windows, which you can see inside of the 0.2 trailer. And with all of that being done and all of that being said, now that we know where Aqua is, that's another proof to the time flux. And this time flux and this reimagining that the world is having, that Cinderella's world is having for itself, of course, in trying to recreate itself, this explains why Terra is inside of the 0.2 trailer. Terra has not returned. Sadly, Terra didn't find some special way to get his body back, and we just didn't know it all of this time. Because could you imagine Terra being alive all of this time, and this asshole went to the realm of darkness, and he's been around for years, and of course the lingering real is still running around waiting on Riku to pretty much come so that way I guess he can get a piece of its heart back. That is crazy, right? That would be crazy, right? All of this time he's just like, nah, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go get my girl. So, fuck everything that's happening right now. Sora, you can handle Ansem, you can handle Xemnas, I'm going to go get my girl back. And pretty much, that's the reason why. Could you, legit, just imagine if Terra had returned. Like, you can't tell me you wouldn't be pissed if Terra has been alive this whole time and he's been chasing after Aqua rather than trying to save the realms. Like, that would be what Aqua would want him to focus on first. Like, make sure that the realms are intact, because what's the point of even coming to get her if there won't be anything to return to? And that's what their master was all about too, protecting the realms before even his own students. The main things that he loved, what he loved the most, his students didn't mean as much to him as pretty much protecting the current, or pretty much trying to make light the dominant force inside of the Kingdom Hearts universe. So let me know how you guys feel about this. Do you think I'm right on with my theory? Remember, the time flux is more than hinted. It has evidence all over the place. The space and time are contingent, I think. So pretty much, if there's a change in space and stuff like that, or if you see a distortion in space, there has to be a distortion in time too. That's number one. Number two, the world is trying to recreate itself, or the world is trying to have the dream that it should be having, because this world is in the realm of darkness, meaning it more than likely is asleep. And this would mean that, of course, this world is trying to create itself again, or is trying to have a dream of what it remembers. And of course, since we aren't going to see Cinderella and stuff like that until probably the full game, or until, of course, we get the final moments for this segment of pretty much what used to be a part of Kingdom Hearts 3. We won't be able to see Cinderella in them, and this is why it skips straight to Terra. The bridge that collapses, the bridge collapsed inside of Cinderella the movie. You see what I'm saying? Time is trying to go forward, as far as, I guess, closer to the tower, time is moving forward, and further away from the tower, time is moving backwards. And this is why the bridge collapses, and Aqua winds up in a whole different place, because this world, and I guess other worlds inside of the realm of darkness, are not exactly, I guess you could say the way they should be. Maybe they've all crossed into some type of boundary, and now it's pretty much like a distortion between these worlds. All of these worlds are being distorted, and you kind of are finding like special pieces of worlds inside of other pieces. And then, of course, you also have the time flux that has to happen consistently or around the space as well. So pretty much we're kind of seeing Terra return back to the fray again because of this. So let me know what you guys think about this. This has been your boy Mazi. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class. If you have any questions about the video, let me know in the comment section below, because I know it can get a bit confusing. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck out.